Hi guys, this is Juno and welcome back to another Summoners War video. I'm going to show you guys all my siege defenses and their runes because our guild decided to make some big changes. We are going to be keeping, I think, 2. I'm still going to show you guys all the builds because I'm going to be moving the runes around with the new defenses being created. I get a lot of comments on my siege videos. I've been getting them less recently, but before, a lot of people were interested in the runes of these defenses, so I decided to create these videos before we switched them to a new defense. I'll also try my best to explain why we built it a certain way. There's a couple here, there's 6 right now, and talk about the siege defenses that are now going to be gone. Okay, so one of our main siege defenses was the Theo Perna that a lot of people were using. The first unit that goes on my team is the Cichlid, which is the wrong Cichlid, sorry. The correct Cichlid is a different one. Let me pull that out. It's this Cichlid. The main defense that we runed up was the Theo Perna. I think we will still use this defense, but more on the backside. The frontline defenses will change. In this defense, Cichlid went first. On Violent Will, 296 speed on a crit rate build with Theo's lead, close to 100 crit rate with decent accuracy, but arguable. Yeah, actually not decent. I would like higher accuracy because right now, even with this, it doesn't like bring in skill 3 accuracy, never mind. This one sucks. I don't know why I put this. I guess I just added it for the damage, but you want more accuracy. Okay, I think my defense probably didn't get some wins because it was missing the resets. The purpose of it being fast is so that it can land this reset. Yeah, but anyways, it's on Violent Will. And then the next one was probably the Theo. Is it Theo? Yes, the Theo. The Theo on Violent Will. They're all over the 286 tick. I try to keep that. You only need 61 crit rate because Theo brings in 24 lead, plus he always gets an elemental advantage, so he always gets 15% more crit rate, so that equals up to 100. Reason why you could go away with Theo being only on 61% crit rate. There's more damage on skill 1, skill 2. Violent Will. I think I should have made it on Destroy. I think it would have done better. And finally, the Perna on 269 speed on Violent Destroy. Decently tanky, with a lot of damage. Again, with the crit rate lead, it has 100 crit rate. More damage dealt on wind, and some skill 3 recovery. So this was our main defense. But it is going to change. That's why I'm showing the runes. It is going to change. We are not going to be using this as our main defense now. Okay, the next one was this one, the Nav 4 defense. This was the main defense. Here is the same thing. We went with this defense because you could either go with the trap or you could go with the conventional. The trap is a swift Escher. The conventional is where Monte moves first. The Escher moves and then Commune nukes. We had a mix of that. Mine was on the conventional, so Monte went first on 283 speed. Violent Endure. I just put the Endure set because it was one of my fastest sets. Skill 2 accuracy and taking less damage from wind. I think we will be changing a lot of these things to more additional damage only. Then Escher went on 267 speed. Again, this defense is all set over the 286 tick. This was on Violent Destroy. Additional damage. And then Commune on 252 speed, right on that 286 tick, I believe. Decent crit rate, Violent Destroy. And then the other one that we focused on was this Odin one. I'm pretty sure people that went against us have seen this. We did see some success with it early in the season. However, as the cleaves got stronger, we started getting less wins. It was mostly effective against the best in the cleaves. So there's a lot of damage reduction from Dark, and everybody's super tanky here. They're all over the 239 tick, I believe. So this was Riley on Violent Shield. Really tanky, and you can see it's taking less damage from Dark, minus 22%. Taking less crit damage, more recovery. And then we have the Odin, taking less damage from Fire. Skill 1 crit damage, really tanky build as well. Actually, it's not over the 239 tick. I guess only Riley is, unless with the speed towers it is over it. I'm not exactly sure. And then finally, this is the Tessarion on Violent Destroy, very tanky. Due to the fact that we're using the crit rate lead, we didn't have to give it too much crit rate. You can see it's taking less damage from Dark here as well, minus 21%. So it was only effective against Bethany Cleaves. Obviously, if the Bethany Cleaves had Golly runes, it would still go through it. Probably the reason why we're seeing less success with it as the season went on. Okay, and then there's a couple of defenses that did well. One defense that did particularly well. This one is still doing well this season. It's the one thing that we're not changing. We're still going to use it. The defense record was pretty good. Last siege battle, we got like 8 wins, 7 wins against VN. I believe this is a G2 guild though, so it's not really representing the actual level that we want to play in. But I mean, a win is a win, and we are going back and forth of G2 and G3, so it's good to have it. And reason why we decided to keep this. The runes are gonna change, so I can still show it to you guys here. Clara is going first on Despair Will, 277 speed. Then we have the Arya on 268 speed, Violent Will with max accuracy. Yep. And then finally the Bombay on a speed speed crit rate HP build, close to 40k HP, doing more skill 1 crit damage. This still hits for like 45k ignore defense. Okay. And then there's this other one. This one was also used, however, it didn't get too many wins. It wasn't doing that well. Same thing. Here Celia goes with the sleep. I don't know. I think the water Celia, water Harmonia is just much better in this type of defense. Even if you compare it to this, I think the water Harmonia, the water Harmonician is better than the... Our guild has a hard time dealing with this. I don't know why. People are not building the Susanoo offense because Susanoo offenses eat this up. But I don't know. Some people still don't build it. But yeah, this was Celia on 317 speed, Swift Will, max accuracy on skill 3. And then we have Carano on Violent Revenge on a crit rate build. So I went with more of a tanky build because we know that Bombay can still do decent damage or a lot of damage. Skill 1 is not even maxed. I just maxed it up. But this one had 40k HP. Again, with this much HP, it was still dealing 40 to 45k ignore defense, which was more than enough against a lot of the offenses. Finally, this was our filler defense that I used with runes that I've made for my offenses, so they weren't particularly built for the defense, but it still worked. Nora was going first on Despair Will. I believe we weren't getting any wins with this defense though. I think it only got attacked twice because it was more on the inner defenses, and even at that time, it didn't get any wins. So you guys know that I've shown my Manon a lot. It was on Violent Destroy and Sierra here that we barely use in outside of RTA. Even we don't even use it in RTA. But yeah, Sierra on Violent Will, just doing more damage, bomb damage and stuff. The last two weren't used as much. They were only used for inner towers, especially this one. This one was only used when we took too many towers. This one as well was only used when we took too many towers. And the main three was the Theo, Kamoon, and Odin defense that overall didn't do extremely too well throughout the season. Nothing here had a positive win rate. The only positive win rate that I've still seen until now in G3 Siege, and I'm saying this with all honesty, for people that watched my videos, my Siege videos, should know that the only one defense that got positive record was my Harmonia Vigor Skull. And I'm serious, that was the only one. And it's in the same situation. We're going back and forth G2, G3, and only that defense had like 5 more wins, 10 more wins compared to its losses, which is pretty damn insane. Whenever I recommend that defense, people come back to me, people in the comments, this is so hard, saying there's so many counters to this. I don't know, I think maybe it's easier to rune with the artifacts. I don't know, it was just working really well. I don't know if you guys can find it in my past videos, but that was the only one defense that was getting positive records, so I'm kind of missing that. But I'm doing my best to comply more with the guild, and they are trying to fit in more with the meta. We are going to be adding Mihyang defenses. Mihyang. It's easier to pronounce it in Korean. Mihyang defenses. Because we all know that it's super strong right now. So yeah, those are the past defenses that we've been using. Most of them will be removed. Some will stay. I think 2 will stay. others will go, and we'll focus our best runes on those defenses. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys watched it now, please like and subscribe. If you guys want to get account reviews, please join my Patreon. If you guys want to get account improvements, join my Discord. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.